Hello, everyone. It's Lisa Adams with my tip for you for this week. What I wanted to hit on today was really just talking about what do you do when you're following up on a resume or cover letter that you've submitted? What should you do next? How do you handle that, right? So you've submitted your resume and your cover letter. Hopefully you've had some contacts at that company. Hopefully you've built some contacts so you can go back to those contacts and talk to them. But a couple quick tips to help you if you don't, or if you do, some processes to follow through on this. So what you want to do next is, first off, don't follow up on a Monday unless they have specifically asked you to call them on Monday, okay? Which means you might be in for an interview or some other follow-up where they have asked you specifically to call on a Monday. Otherwise, don't do it. Mondays are bad days for follow-up. What you do want to do, though, is give it about a week. And after a week, email the contact person that you have and let them know, hey, just so you know, I applied for this position, really interested in it, would love to follow up more with you and talk to you about that. And also include a link to a great article that you possibly have read about the industry, maybe about their competition, something that you found insightful or new. All right, to send that along. So you're sharing some content, but you do want to make sure that you follow up. Okay. Then after that week, you should be hearing back from them. If you don't hear anything, another week goes by, I would put in a phone call. Again, don't do it on a Monday, but just call that person directly and ask them, just say, you know what, I don't want to bug you, just wanted to see what the status is of this particular position. I have applied for it and was curious as to what the next steps are in the process, in the hiring process. Because they may tell you, geez, we're still looking at some internal candidates, we're still taking resumes, we haven't booked interviews yet. Or they may say, geez, we're into the first rounds of interviews, which then would give you an idea of where you're standing at that point, okay? And what I would really strongly encourage you all to do, you guys, is to make sure that you are actually creating contacts at these companies. All right, you're going to want to really reach out to the target companies that you've chosen, and specifically for those ones that you are applying to, you're going to want to build some contacts. However, I will warn you, if you're in the middle of an interview process, you do not want to be reaching out and making LinkedIn contacts during the interview process. It tends to get awkward for an interviewer to be accepting LinkedIn invitations from people that they're actively interviewing. They don't want to give that person the wrong impression or let them think that, oh yeah, they're going to get hired. It just feels awkward. So you want to hold back from creating any LinkedIn invitations or connecting with people specifically for the first time on LinkedIn if you're actually in the middle of an interview. Okay, gang? So you've put in your resume, you've sent in a really great creative cover letter, and you're following up. So be sure to follow up at a nice pace and to not overwhelm people with your follow-up, okay? But you do want to make sure you follow up on those and continue to network into those companies. Okay? Hope that's helpful. We'll talk to you later.